Vipul, I've heard that swimming is your, weak point, or at least was.
Was.
So you must share that story of your first swimming pool experience in NDA, because I've heard this from you earlier. So I think our listeners would be very, very happy to, or at least thrilled to know that what happens and how do you learn swimming in NDA?
The,
Dry swimming, wet swimming, all
there are a
those
lot
things.
of funny swimming related incidents and some sad too. I mean, there are people who missed their 6 months, they got relegated. So, swimming is taken very seriously. I mean, even if you are an army cadet, because just to highlight, I mean, NDA has all three cadets, right? So, for Navy, it is understood, right? The Navy person needs to swim. So, there was always this thing, why should I be a good swimmer, right? But no.
No, I'm
You're
sure
expected to.
Navy also has a question on this, because अगर स्विमिंग सीखनी थी और बोट में तैरना था, तो अगर स्विमिंग की जरूरत पड़ रही है मतलब बोट में नहीं तैर रहे. लेकिन yeah, go on.
On the lighter side, yeah. So when I went to academy, I was a stone sinker. I had never seen a swimming pool in my life, never.
Stone sinker, I think that's a new word.
Yeah, I would.
What does it mean?
I would highlight
Tell
that.
us.
People are weak swimmers. I was a stone sinker. I was like, you put the stone in water, it will go down. No, it cannot go left and right. So there was no concept of even
Paddling.
There's no concept. In fact, interesting incident. So once we join academy, there is a confidence jump. It is basically for everybody to, get out of that shell of fear and jump from 10 meters into a swimming pool. And where we stay, we have people there are 6 terms in NDA. So people from 6th term till first term.
All senior to junior.
All senior to
everyone is
junior.
there.
And the ginti starts ulta. So the seniors set example and they go to 10 meters while you are sitting down. And one by one, everybody is following and they jump from 10 meters, jump to the pool and come out. So my biggest fear was not height, which too was first time. When I actually climbed from 1, 3, 5, 7 and 10 meter, there are a lot of people who have a lot of that's actually like an Oscar winning performance going on. I mean, I'm quite sure that even you would have come across, the people doing all sort of stuff from the 10 meters.
I have heard of stories
Giving-
of someone jumping with the instructor in hand.
Yeah. People have jumped with the instructor. People have been kicked out from the places so that they can jump. All sort of war cries you will hear, or cries you will hear. Somebody calling a mama's name, somebody girlfriend's name, somebody Jai Mata Di, just to get that goddamn fear out and jump. So when my chance came, I was not actually scared of the height, which also was new. I was only scared that once I go down, how will I come up? That was my fear, because I didn't know how to swim at all. And before us, another cadet who jumped. His name was Multani, I still remember. And he was a Sadar. So he jumped right in front of us. So he had jumped and we are looking right. हम नीचे बैठे हुए हैं, pool दिख रहा है सामने. He goes down. After a while, the maroon pagdi comes up. The person is not out.
Only the patka.
Only the
goes to-
patka has come out. And then there are 2 instructors who are obviously the rescuers. They go in without making sound also. They're expert swimmers. As I said, instructors are world class. And they get him out. So that was the fear. Once I jump, how will I come out? But then as I said, there's always the first time. And these are the places where your genes, the chromosomes and what the genetic makeup is, it comes out. You may not have experienced it. And that's why probably the fear. But once you go through it, you realize some sides of yours that you are not aware of. So it's
डर के आगे जीत है.
yes, and there are a lot of places which are actually जहाँ डर आपको लग रहा होगा एक वक्त तक, जब आप वहाँ पहुँचोगे, I think you will just go through. Yes, डर के आगे जीत है. And
Great. So this is a
was-
fascinating story, and I know that despite being a stone sinker in your own words, at the end of 6 terms, I think you've done well. As long as you've passed out, I think you've done well.